Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? I hope we get some people in here. I hope everybody has had a good week. I got some new stuff. Not all the new stuff is here because I couldn't fit it in frame. So I hope I am on early today. So I know this is a little bit of a shock that I'm on early. I have to get my haircut done later on today. So that should be interesting because I'm getting a haircut. So the time for the appointment was 2:30, which is normally when I go on about. So we're on a little early. We got some new stuff, as you can see. The diamond painting hides all the new stuff. So I got this new diamond painting. Make sure you guys are on live chat. So I got the diamond painting. It's a really nice one. I bought it from Amazon. It wasn't a lot of money. So I unboxed the gems already and I bought all the gems. Hi, Kim. How are you? I got this new diamond painting from Amazon. So this is the one that I worked on a little bit last night. You can see I did some work on it. This is what the picture is supposed to look like. So I put all the gems away and everything already in my accessory kit. So there's that. Kim will know what this is when she sees it. Oh, I don't see what I did with it. I also got this. I'm good. I also got this. Miss Kim, what is this? Kim, I got patty wax. So everybody tells me I should have this just to see if I like it more than the regular thing. So now we will go to the books. Now we will go to the coloring books. I got Fairies by Jade Summer. This is the grayscale one. Yes, it is. So I wanted to try it. I got Fairies. This is the grayscale one. I love grayscale. I love coloring grayscale. This was enabled by Miss Ann, of course, because I saw it on her channel, and then I knew I had to have it. Yes, we are on early today because I have to get a haircut later this afternoon. So rather than not give you a stream, I'd rather give you a stream now when there's a lot of people. Then I got this. I saw this on the Amazon when I was buying the fairies. And this is like nature and old house scenes and things like that. I like doing things like this, coloring things like this. This is like one of my favorite things to color is houses and things like that. Now, the next two books are books that I bought from Etsy. Now, I bought these about a month and a half ago, so I bought them a little bit after Christmas, so they finally came in. And what's funny is everything came in on the same day. So it was like, boom. And if you're wondering what this is, you guys will know what this is if you watch my channel regularly. So this comes from Cool Craft Book, and she packaged it up really nicely. Now, Cool Craft is like one of the two sellers that everybody uses on Etsy. Now, if you want good Asian coloring books, I highly recommend Cool Craft Book and 70s Books because they have the best packaging. So this is what I do. Let's see. Of course, I have my scissors with me today. I happen to have had my scissors on me today. And yes, this is a hardcover book. You guys may have seen this on Belinda's channel. You guys may have seen this on Coloring Queen's channel. So, but I want you guys to look at the cover. The cover glitters. Is that not nice? The cover just glitters. So then she gives me all these little extras. So you guys get the first look of it because I haven't even filmed the flip through yet of this. So get all these nice little postcards, stickies. So you guys get that from there. That's really nice. Oh, the paper is really nice, guys. Look at that. Hi, Nika. How are you? This is Mystica. You guys may have seen this on Belinda and Lee's channel, aka the Coloring Queen channel. They always have really, I love looking at these things. These are really, really pretty. And then you get the colored images. These are, I guess they give you some of these. This is, I would say, part illustration and then part coloring book. Oh, I could see this being Alice in Wonderland with the tea and the roses. And I'm not going to lie, this was a little pricey, but I think it's really pretty, this book. Oh, look, the whole book is like that. Yeah, some of it's art illustrations and then some of it's not. This is one idea that you could do with the book if you wanted to do it like that. Just so you guys get an idea what you can do with the book. Should have done this before I went live. Take off the paper. This is from 70 East Books. This one is from the other seller. This is from June. It is a beautiful book, Kim, isn't it? I would have never even noticed it had Linda not shown it on her channel. This is a costume ball book. I think that's the name of it, costume ball. This is also another Chinese one. And you guys know how much I love my Chinese books. I'm trying to figure out a place to... Plus, I don't know why this happens. So I have to... This is the back of the book. This is the front of the book. It's really, really pretty. I like it a lot. The cover just alone seduced me. I liked it when I saw the pictures from it too. So if you're a person who likes oh, this is the first photo. Ooh, all kinds of little goodies with this. A little T-Mac. You have little things that you could do with it. See, here's the costume. I do have a thing for my Asian coloring books. I really like the art in them. They're almost like Victorian-like. Almost, you could do if you're a person who likes to color people and dresses and girls. This book would definitely be for you. So it's really pretty. Arnie, did you ever find that book that I sent you? Because according to the post office, they delivered it. So I don't know where it is. Isn't that cute? I like this one really, really. I like this cute little picture. Now, the next thing came. Now, everybody knows what this is. This is the sketch box. Now, this is art by Aidan Walsh. So we get our things. This is the listing of materials. This is a little bit about the artist. The ISO sketch. They gave me this ISO sketch. Basically what this is you can draw kind of... You know, Kim, somebody might have taken it because Arnie says there's a big thing going on with his stuff that he hasn't gotten it, and I'm very upset because the post office claimed that all my packages got delivered. So then we get this lovely pen. This is a Tombow water pen or water brush pen. So then they gave us this blue material. Then we get we get 12 signature Sketchbox fine liners. So these are fine liners. Oh. For me, I kept this in there. So you get 12 colors from the Sketchbox people. This is their exclusive fine liners. Let's take one and just see how thin the thing is. Look how tiny that thing is. It's really, really tiny. Guys, the Sketchbox. So then they gave us chameleon changing color pens. I've never seen these. These are chameleon fine liners. I've never seen these before, and they say they're exclusive to the Sketchbox. I've never seen these before, so hold on, I'm trying to open these. See how tiny they are. These are changing colors, they say. Oh, look at how tiny this is. That's really tiny. So I guess this month was pens and ISO sketch. And then they give us our typical sticky. They give us a Stabler pigment liner 0.3. I've never seen a pigment liner before, so that's interesting. It's really tiny. I know, that is very different than what they normally send. And then they give us another Tombow pen, which is a water-based pigment ink. I think this is indigo. No, this is purple. This is purple. Then they give us a Alvin Tech Line 04 technical drawing marker 04 millimeter line wash. So that's what they gave us there. That's an interesting thing that they gave us. I've never seen some of these items before because it's different. Now comes the big ones, the big items of the week. Yes, as some of you know, I have gotten into diamond painting. So this one I got on sale because they were having a 15% off sale at Diamond Art Club. So I bought Catching Dreams by Steven. What was his name? I like these nature scene ones a little bit more. So now here's the big item. This is what we'll be working on today. Hopefully I can figure out how to do this without going crazy. I got a Victoria Moon diamond painting for review. This is what the canvas is in, but I took the stuff out. So this is the chart, but I made 2 copies of the chart. So when I put my diamonds in my little container. Bye. Bye, T-Mac. Have a wonderful weekend. So then, let's take the canvas out, guys. You guys got to see how big this canvas is. I don't think you guys really have any clue how big this canvas really is. This canvas is huge. And you see, I'm struggling with the canvas. It has all this stuff in it too, so. This canvas is what do you mean roll it backwards? It's the wrong direction. Oh boy. I'll never get one as big as this again. I told you it was huge, Michelle. I told you it was huge, didn't I? You didn't believe me. It is huge. So this is supposed to be a dragon on a bubble. You guys can't really see, but here's what the picture's supposed to look like when it's done. A lot of people didn't believe me that this thing was huge. This is almost, I think, as big as which one did I get? This is a Victoria Moon. So this will probably be only my second or third one because I'm doing the one that you saw from Amazon off camera. But this one was for review. So this thing is not holding up. We're going to have to do it like this. Hi, Miss. Hey, Hannah Lynn. Oh, I don't have any Hannah Lynn DPs. Don't get me wrong, they're nice, but they're just not, you know. So we'll take one section of this. Oh, my lordy. I'm going to need that legend key, ain't I? I might need the DP. I might need the light pad for this. This thing is humongous. Hold on, guys. Let me grab my cover minder. something just fell. I don't know what's fell. I know, it's huge. This thing is huge. I told you no lies when I said it was huge. Now, some of you may be asking, what is this thing here? This is a light board. Oh, yay! So the light board will tell me what colors and what the chart is. So, when we do this, definitely, guys. Hold on. See, I told you guys this was really real. This was a big piece. You may have to switch over the camera to the other angle, to the other side to do this. Can you guys see that better? So as you see, I struggle with this too because I'm not like as proficient as Anne or some of the other people. So let's see what this came with, this Victoria Moon one. So it came with our boat, it came with our things. Some of you are going to have to explain to me what some of this stuff is. Yes, what I have underneath it is a light pad to keep my thing steady. Sorry guys, I was looking for something else that came with it and I can't seem to find the other thing that came with it. Don't worry, Michelle. Yeah. None of mine, I'll bring myself. Guys, I'll be right back. There was something down here and now it's not where it's supposed to be. Sorry guys, there was another piece. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I found the other piece that came with this. There was another thing in the container, but I had moved it out. That's great, Michelle, that you almost done with your poster. So then it came with this fancy smancy thing. I don't know what this fancy smancy thing is. And know what this is. What is this, guys? Is this the diamond thing? Kim, anybody who does diamond painting know what this is? So we got this fancy smancy thing. Nice container. Then we're going to open up the container and see what we got. I think this is a set of tweezers, a better set of tweezers. I think this is our diamond drill pen. This back half, I believe, is when you want to put a bunch of diamonds in there and then stick it like that in there. Then our bolt. Then our bolt. We essentially need the bolt, whatever sticky thing this is. All wax. So you need that when you're doing it. Yes, that pen came with the kit. Yes, that is a big thing. To me, this is a big thing. The struggle is real with this big thing. You guys didn't believe me when I said it was so big that it exceeded my desk. Hey, Faithfulness. Faith, what is this thing? This came with the kit. And I'm not sure what it is. This is a Victoria Moon. This cover one did not come with it. This you buy separately. Cover minded. Then, of course, we get all our diamonds. And then we get our diamond kit number. So you have to try and find the little things here. Guys, I'm going to move you in. I do better with the mouse. I've never seen one like that before. Mind you, this is my first Victoria Moon. See, you see these little symbols here? You got to try and match the symbols with whatever the thing is here. So, these arrows, or they... You know, it's all about figuring out what goes where. It didn't come with instructions. So that's a bad thing, okay? So the one negative, it doesn't come with instructions. But it did give me a lovely chart of numbers. So 535. Well, these, of course, are our diamonds or rhinestones. No, it does not show what's in the box. Oh, that's bad. So number 11. Don't need 11. Number 18 is what? That's no. Number 9 isn't the up button. This is like a clover. See, I'm looking for number 17 or 16. I'm looking for number 16. Number 5, number 30, 21, 20, 3, 10, number 16. We found our number 16. Now, the one thing that I like about these bags as opposed to other bags is that they have little Ziplocs. Sometimes when you get them, they don't have little Ziplocs. So, here is number 16. So here is our boat. So all these excess things, I am going to move them here. Here. Now, I use these little things called TikTok boxes. Now, what I do when I get a diamond kit is I take this thing out. Usually I have to cut them. The nice thing about these is that they have nice little Ziploc bags, and they're baggies or bagged. So. I prefer them in the boxes because they're a little bit, but you see, this is your boat. So we're going to take the drill pen. And when you take your drill pen, you go in like this. Get the thing with wax. Pick up one of them. Right? Take that in there, and then you press it in. And you get the first one in. This is not an easy pen to use. Okay, so I'm not crazy about the drill pen, but I might like this one better. So let's do that. I'm not filled with the pens. A second negative. Might not be a pen. Wish Ann was here. And usually guys, we do this. Okay, guys, we're not going to use the pens that this came with because this will take me too long if we do this way. So we're going to bring out something else that I like to use when I do this. No, they do not get staticky. What do you mean by staticky? I'm not really sure what you mean by staticky. So we're going to do my dragon pen. Now this is a custom pen that I bought. So it's not part of the set. So this doesn't come with part of it. All right, put that in there. And this is kind of funny because this is going to be a dragon, so I'm using the dragon pen. Yes, the struggle is real for this. See, I like the positive is that the canvas is nice. No, she never went on vacation. She was supposed to go and then things happened. So real life sometimes it's a funny little thing. That's what the cover in there. So I had problems with pens. They gave us no instructions on how to do this. Thank God I had done one or two before this diamond painting, so I had some idea what to do. The canvas is huge, but it is a very nice material. I had problems with the pen. I had no problems using the mud. I don't think so. I just happen to have the paintings, when I do the DPs, I happen to have the light pad on it, so I can have a more solid surface, but that's just me personally. Not everybody does that. And you guys can buy light pads on Amazon for about, depends on what you want to do with them. But you can buy them for very little money. And as some of you know, I came on early because I have got to get my hair cut today. So you worked me in at 2:30. So we'll probably finish this we will probably go to about 1 o'clock, maybe. Diamond painting is a little more trickier than I thought it was going to be. But I'm not going to say anything bad about it because I think it's a lot of fun. You know, and I was given advice to do everything in sections. Don't try to do everything at once. Try to do it all at once, you go crazy. Can you believe it's like it's now the end of January already? Seems a little insane. I just put my drills? The thing I do like is that they have them in Ziploc bags rather than those flimsy. Oh, that's good. You know, it's just different because the timing is a little bit different. You know, things change. Real life happens. And don't get me wrong, I think the pens are really pretty, but I've never seen one like that before. The syringe one. I'll give you my honest to God review of this. It's a nice canvas, just too big. And then I gotta figure out what the zero circle means. Aren't they? They're really addictive, Miss Bertie. But you know, it's funny because Amazon has some really pretty ones, but you gotta be careful who you're buying from because some of the sellers I've heard who sell on Amazon, not all of them, but a few of them are not reputable. That's why you gotta be careful who you buy with. Like if you buy on Amazon, you're pretty much okay. But you know, who has really pretty kits? Diamond Art Club has pretty kits. And then they have the big zero. You gotta figure out who the zero is. They're on the. So that's 413. That's 11, I think. You see how tiny it is? Oh, thank you, Michelle. Diamond painting is a little bit different than coloring, but I think it's a similar concept when you really sit back and think about it, Kim. It is a very different concept. It's a similar concept. You know, I was gonna color, but you know, this is a review thing that I have to review, Kim. So it's not like I was supposed to do this as a review or an unboxing. So this is one of those projects that will take us a while to do. So you know what? Like in 7 minutes, we'll do some coloring, and then we'll see what we do there. I had to flip the camera around so you guys could see what I picked. So then we do the circle. What is the circle? What is the circle? And that's number 11. And this is number 11. That's a lot. Really, Kim, you seem to know a little bit about it, though. I say at 12:15 we'll do color. We'll do some coloring. That way you don't feel so like we'll do a little coloring too. So don't feel bad, Kim, because this was a thing for review. So my honest review is that they next time send people instructions because sometimes some of us may not have been diamond painted. They need to put instructions on the thing. I mean, the kit and the ideas are good, but I just, for whatever reason, they need to give us instructions when when we have pens that we've never seen before. And my advice to you, Michelle, is buy a partial when you get your YouTube money if you want to try this because something small to see if you like it. See, I'm just doing the border, which is a very important part of this. And I prefer to put my canvases on the light pad when I work on them, just because it gives me a solid. I have three little arrows. Not familiar with what these three arrows are, so we have to see what the arrows are. Number 6. That's okay. So then when you go to put them back in, you put them back in like this. Yeah, I know. But you get used to doing it. You know, that's why they suggest when you start doing this that you do a small one or a partial one so that you don't go insanely crazy. Because this one has 32 colors in it. You know what, guys? Tomorrow we'll color. We'll do some coloring, so this way you guys. My honest to God review with this kit is that they need to improve it a little bit by giving people instructions. You know, and especially on uses of the pens because those pens are not things that I normally use with them. So I think overall the canvases are beautiful, but they need to work on the other things. Now, what is the number? What is the arrow number 6? This is 32 colors that I will have to put away and organize. 5 and 26 and 24. I found 6. I need 3 6s. Oh. There are ways to be less messy. And one way that I have found to be less messy with the diamonds, you should put them in these things where they have lids on them, so that way they don't go spewing all over the place. I did buy an accessory kit with my diamond when I got my diamond thingy because I knew I was going to need something to roll them. You guys were here when I did my first one. I didn't realize that when I bought my first one that it was a partial. And I'm glad that I started with a partial because I think I would have gone crazy with something like this. Now you could go row by row, or you could go and figure out, okay, I want to work in this section. So you have to think about that when you do these. Because I have the legend in front of me when I'm doing this. Oh, I'm sure it wasn't funny for Arnie, Michelle. Arnie did not like that. I assume Arnie did not like that. Number 16, because we have one little 16 here. Not sure what that black one is. So I'm trying to take it full. Just the 116. I'm sure Arnie did not appreciate that. So I'm looking for a triangle with the green thing in it. Triangle within a triangle. I have to find which number. So that's number 27, which is 939. Twenty-two, 26, 31. Sorry, guys, I'm reading out numbers. 19, 5. You have to read numbers to do this. 10, 59, number 21. 30. 30 looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. 15, 17. Number 27 means we're going to probably do a lot of these. I don't do it that way. I do it I'm trying to do it one section at a time. So I go crazy doing that. I was told to work one section at a time. Don't do one number. Just do one little section at a time. So now we're doing number 27. Here's 27. I told you guys this this canvas was huge. I didn't even know they got this big, to tell you the truth. The thing about this is that they're tiny, so it's very different to do it like this. But they do go down nicely. The wax is lasting. And I prefer using my custom pen. It's easy to do. Well, I shouldn't say this is easy, because this is actually time consuming, but it's fun. I actually am finding it relaxing to do it. Tell you what, guys, tomorrow we'll color. This looks wrinkled because I had to pull it up, so don't worry about that. This is a big one. I'm not sure what size. I'd have to check it. I think it was, what is it, 50 by 70? Yeah, 50 by 70 is what the size is. They come a little wrinkly, but that's okay. And I should have taken the smaller size, to tell you the truth. And I'll tell you what, one day we'll do diamond painting and then one day we'll do coloring. So this way, the people who want to have coloring will have coloring. The people who want to do diamond painting, Fridays will be diamond painting, Saturdays will be coloring. I think that's a fair exchange. All right, now I'm doing number 27. Faithful does diamond painting, right? So do you find being a lefty or righty easier when you're diamond painting? Just curious for those who are left-handed, because I'm a righty. Sorry guys, I had to take a sip of my coffee. This is really enjoyable. Okay, Kim, enjoy your day. Michelle, I think you would like this actually, but you would need a small size. So. And I still have to film my finished with pages with them. So. See, this is why I don't leave too many drills in the bulk, because I sometimes do things that are crazy. You know? Sometimes it goes too hard when I'm trying to pick up a drill. See, all here is 27. See, this is the bolt there. My whole boat is doing it. You know, my overall impression of this is that it is a nice canvas. It is, but it has a lot of detail in it. So, you know, the good things, I'm going to say some of the good things. The canvas itself is very nice. Even though it came a little damaged, I don't mind that. It will fade away. Laying down the drills, there's a lot of colors, and it looks like they gave us a lot more than we probably need to do finish it. the things that they gave us tools that we need to do it, but I would have liked to have known how to have. I would have liked to have had instructions on how to use these two things. Um, they gave us the symbol chart here. I made 2 copies of the symbol. Mm-hmm. That's okay. We all are good at different things. Some may be good at color by number. Some people are just good at freestyle coloring. I don't put a whole lot of diamonds in my boat because I don't want them to go all flying around if an accident happens. So. The positive is the canvas is beautiful. The tools are really nice looking. These are really nice looking, whatever they are. This is a syringe drill pen. I've never seen a syringe drill pen like this before. Um, I've never seen a drill pen like this either before, so that's new. They gave us plenty of wax. They gave us a set of tweezers should we need a tweezer. These are actually better than the ones that I had before. The negatives. I would have liked instructions on how to use the syringe pen and the other thing. Secondly, I would have liked an instruction guide because if someone buys them and is new to diamond painting and they see something like this, they might get a little overwhelmed as far as doing the painting. In my mind. So now I'm going to put some more 27s in. Just take a tiny little bit of my fingers. So tomorrow we'll color, and then I might have to end up doing this one downstairs because downstairs has a much bigger surface. I have a much bigger surface to work with downstairs, but still. The thing with this is you have to concentrate when you're doing this because it's not like you can just easily do it. So what are some of your guys' favorite things to diamond paint if you diamond paint or if you color? Now I know a lot of people like the diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club, the Hannah Lynn's. And they're lovely. I think they're lovely. I've seen quite a few people do it. But they take a lot of time. Diamond painting is something you cannot rush. It takes time to do it. I'm finding the placement very easy on this, but it is There are a lot of moving pieces to this. So, Michelle, you ever think you want to do this? I mean, not something this big, but do you think you want to try diamond painting like the rest of us in the community? I think you would love this. It's just so much fun. Try to figure out where everything, place everything. And remember, this is wax. This little red thing here, this is wax. Sometimes they'll give you a little sticky over it and you have to peel it. Yeah, they sell partials on Amazon, which means that just part of it is. My unicorn was a partial. Layla, Arnie. So we're gonna finish at 12:30, maybe 12:45 today. I haven't decided yet because we went on early. So guys, if you also want to know a little bit more about diamond painting, Miss Ann did a video where she explains about all the kinds of wax that you can use. You can even use tack as wax. The blue tack. I've seen a few diamond painters use it when they run out of wax and all they have is the blue tack. So you get that. Well, no, the wax is what sticks this. Here, let's show you. The wax goes like this. You put the wax. Take the plastic off the wax first of all. Second, you do this. You put your pen in the wax. Yeah. Make sure it's on nice and good. That's what sticks the drills to your pen. Then you take the diamond and you put the pen and it sticks it onto the canvas for you. Yes, it's kind of like part of the glue. And did a whole video where she explains about the glue and everything. And now this is where the tweezers come in. See? How useful those tweezers are. The tweezers are useful. So that's what happens when if you want to remove something from the diamond and you put your darn in the wrong place. The tweezers will help fix that. So the tweezers are very good. So then I'm doing color number 27. I got the little green spade, as I call them, because I remember things as like cards. You know, when we were kids, we would always have to remember the suits of what they were. So now we need some more 27s. Now, I was told that I had to leave my patty wax out. Now, we're going to talk about. Keep stepping this thing, it's driving me insane. Sorry, guys, about that. That keeps driving me insane. I'm looking for the patty wax. They say if you use the patty wax that it actually lasts longer than the other wax. But that's an opinion. I don't know because I haven't used the patty wax yet. So that's itself. But I can't find the patty wax right now, but I'm sure I put it somewhere in the group of things. When you need more wax, just put your thing in there. The wax is what allows the drills to stick onto the canvas. So after this group is done, we'll probably color. But then tomorrow we'll color something. So. The thing is, you never realize how tiny some of these things are until you're actually really, really in there with them. They say patty wax lasts longer than the other wax, but that might be an opinion. It might not be true. I would say Victoria Moon is a very good company to buy if you have more experience diamond painting. Good tweezer. So that's something most of the diamond companies will give you about 30% more, the good ones. I was told by a few people who've had more experience with diamond painting that be careful when you're buying from some of the companies online, like not Diamond Art Club or Amazon companies, but if you buy anywhere else like AliExpress, sometimes the sellers will rip you off and not give you enough diamonds, so then you're forced to buy more. I've seen other people come up with innovative solutions. What one person did was they used diamonds from another kit that were very similar looking to finish it. So that's another thing that you could do with your spare diamonds. If you run out of something, you can use other diamonds that are similar in color to finish the project from other kits, if need be. So remember, guys, thank you for giving it thumbs up. Oh, you did a really good job on that poster, Michelle. Guys, Michelle has drawn a big poster that she's going to color. But she drew it live on her channel during a few live streams, if I'm not mistaken, right, Michelle? You know, and the other thing, guys, is that I sometimes during the weekdays, I don't go to everybody's stream. I can't. It's just not humanly possible. But I do try to watch them back. Like one reason why I can't go to Michelle's devotions, and I recently got asked by someone about this. Is that I'm working Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30. Sometimes, sometimes more depending on what I have to do. So and I would like to go to more stuff, but I can only do so much. Hey, tweezer again. Oh, did not put down correctly. Oh, I'm flying. Michelle, buy a small one so you get the hang of it. Oh, that's good, Michelle. You're very talented with your mandalas. I wish I could draw circles as well as you could. Circles are not my thing to draw. See, sometimes you have to. So later on today, if I have time, I'll start filming some stuff. Hopefully, I can film some stuff. So. No, okay. Okay. We have a few left in this tray. But I didn't want to put a whole lot in the tray. Because things go spewing. So also, like, if you're like me and you're a little bit of a messy person, because I'm a big time messy person, just do a little at a time. 2 more. Come on, 2 more. Belinda had this tool where you could do 3 diamonds. So we have done that much. So you guys can tell. I dropped the part of the cover minder down here, and I don't know what I did with the other part of it. So I have to try to find the cover minder. So these, thank God these were in a Ziploc baggie. So somewhere here is my thing for the cover minder. So it's supposed to have something to lock it down. When you do this, you can put it like that. So these tweezers are better than the other tweezers. So whenever I get new stuff, I put it in this thing. And guys, if you are serious about diamond painting, I would seriously consider, guys, and this is in no way me saying to go buy them. Oh, no, I put all of it. Buy yourself an accessory kit, because this accessory kit comes with most of the stuff you need except for patty wax and a custom pen. It comes with a few drill pens, tweezers, more wax, another bolt, a roller, which you're going to need when you finish off the painting to roll the diamonds and press them into the canvas. Now, this is from another painting that I'm doing right now, so keep that in mind. Oh, no. Thank God this got on the surface and didn't go all over the floor. This is why I like them in boxes instead of bags. Baggies have a tendency to, at least around me anyway. Buy yourself an accessory kit because it gives you the things that don't come in the kits, like extra pens, extra wax, another bow, tweezers, a roller. You're definitely going to need a roller anyway. So, and then other storage containers. So if you have that in there, you can get that in there. I can tell one is going to be a messy one, so I might have to do a container for it because it keeps opening up. When you're dealing with baggies, you want to seal them up as tight as possible. So what I do with my accessories when I'm done with them is I put them in here, the boat, this in there. So this way I know what's going on with them. I can kind of lock this up. So take that into mind when you're doing a big one. I think this might have been the thing that had all the diamonds in it. That's okay. You know why? Because we'll put them in containers later. So, thank you guys for coming very much because I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. So I want to thank you guys. This is what we did. For the diamond painting. Then I keep all my extra wax in the accessory kit. Keep that in mind when you're doing these things. This doesn't always work. But thank you guys very much for coming today. I appreciate you spending the time today. And tomorrow we'll color. Because I know some people like to color a little bit more. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. Bye, everybody.